What's up guys, back for another video, and today I'm going to be showing you how to play Gtag, so essentially a Gtag tutorial. This is an easy tutorial for the basics of Gtag, so let's get straight into it. So when you first join Gtag, you'll do tutorial and you'll come out of tutorial and you'll be in forest. Well, yeah, you'll be in forest, and probably the easiest skill to learn in Gtag is pinch climbing. So basically throwing your basically throwing yourself up a pole like that. It can be anything. It can be a thin pole, it can be a thick tree like that, be anything. This is the best place to practice, and what you're going to want to do is jump and hug it. What you want to do is fling your arms up and fling your arms out and then grab back on again. Then the better you get it, the quicker you'll get, until you essentially end up like this. Going pretty quick. So yeah, that is pinch climbing. That's probably one of the most basic skills in Gtag. So this is assuming you know how to walk. If you don't, then so basically walking, you gotta scoop the ice cream. You don't do windmills because that slows you down. You scoop the ice cream like that. When you get faster, you'll start going like that. When you get even faster, you'll stop needing to scoop the ice cream anymore. You'll be able to cross over your arms and stuff like that. And then jumping is just where you slam your arms into the floor. But I actually recommend using one arm because you go a lot further. You don't necessarily always go higher, but like if I do two arms, I'll just bomb my head on there. If I do one arm, I'll easily get up. Yeah. So the next skill is called double walling, and there is a double wall here. When I first started, I tried to double wall on this, and it's actually quite hard for beginners. So I have found an easier place for you guys to double wall. It's basically, if you go into canyons, you can actually double wall in the entrance of canyons. But if you go to canyons, not in the entrance, if you drop down, and go over here, should be a rope. You can jump up onto it using your jumping skills. Then you climb up, and you carefully do this, because a lot of new players do this. You've got to pull yourself up as far as you can, and just put your arm on it, and release. So basically, what you're going to want to do is, if you can't double wall up here, so if you can't do this to start with, which a lot of players probably won't, then you can pinch climb the side and get to the top, and then what you're going to want to first do is just drop down like T-pose in the middle. Now the longer your arms are, the easier it will be, because I have very short arms, so I can not really stay that easily. If you fall, just pinch climb back up. Oh. And then once you do that a couple of times, you're going to want to kind of start double walling but down. And if you can start going up, whilst you're double walling down, if you can start going up a bit like this, then you're probably ready. So just keep practicing like double walling down. And go to the bottom. And then what you're going to want to do is like go quite slow and try not to bonk your head on that. So go quite slow. And then when you get better and better, you'll be able to go really fast and just go boom, 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 boom. Oh, and miss. But you won't miss because you're better than me. Well, you'll be better than me when you get better. And yeah, so that's double walling. And later, in a couple minutes, we're going to go try on the big doubles. But now what we're going to do is we're going to basically do this little routine. You're going to go up here. You're going to climb up. And then you're going to jump to here. And climb up. And you're going to want to go on here. You're going to want to jump down. And my guide to ziplines is basically... Oh, I just missed. What just went on there? One sec. I just did that really badly. So basically, what you're going to want to do is when you get near the top of the zip line, you're going to want to basically keep throwing yourself off and on the zip line like this. Like that. And it gives you a lot of speed and you can easily get up to places. Like if I jump off... guys, if I jump off here, I'll show you what happens if I don't do that. If I go back, if I do, I don't even have to be up there, I can just jump off. If I do it, I can get up there, no problem. So yeah, that's my guide to zip lines. But now we're going to go back to the forest, and what you're going to want to do is, so I'm going to go back to the forest, and going to want to go down here and go to the big double walls. And then basically it's just the double walls, but you push a lot. It's basically the double walls, but you push a lot harder. So you go higher and further. Then you should find it quite easy. And then once you've got to the top of the double walls, I'm going to try branching, which isn't too hard, but it isn't the easiest either. So basically, branching is where you jump from branch to branch, and it's basically where you jump from branch to branch, and you keep planning where you're going to go next. So look, this is branching if I don't plan where I'm going to go next. I fell off, but you get the point. Takes me quite a while. If I do plan where I'm going to go next, well, I missed, but you get the point. I'm not that good at branching. You get the point. You've got to keep planning where you want to go next. And, yeah. Well, that's really all I got to say, so I hope that helped you, and bye. Well, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.